James, thank you very much for speaking to Metro.co.uk. As fans watch this video, they've just seen the heart-stopping crash scenes. What were they like to film?
Yeah, good fun, man. Really good fun. It was quite intense. There was a lot going on at the time, and it was exciting. It was nice to be away from the cobbles for a little while. We got away for 3 days. We're filming on location, and yeah, it was good. Loads of blood, loads of stunts and car crashes. Yeah, it was good, man.
Did they let you loose on any of the stunts, or did you have to stand back for a lot of it?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I wasn't involved in any of the stunts. It was good to watch. Yeah, it was good fun, man.
Yeah. And we've seen, obviously viewers haven't known a lot about Ali since he's come in. He's been quite a closed book to viewers, but we've got a real in-depth look into his psyche as he made that life-changing decision with Ronan. But he seemed very, very haunted. He doesn't seem like the kind of person who'd be a natural killer. Like we've had Pat Phelan, for example, who wasn't, who was clearly a villain. Whereas Ali's made this decision, hasn't he, to protect his family. So what's his mind like in the wake of what he's done to Ronan?
I think, yeah, I mean, like you say, you just hit the nail on the head there. Really, he's a doctor. He's a good lad. He's had a good upbringing. With his other family that's been built up by, and. I think, he had to make that decision, like you say, to protect his family. But I think now the sort of aftermath of this it is haunting him. He's going through a lot of stuff, and it's really going to affect him emotionally, and you'll see that play out. But
yeah, and how do you think his mum Michelle would feel if she found out what happened? Because we've seen that she, it's at the forefront of her mind to protect her sons. Do you think she might cover for Ali, or what kind of position do you think that might put her in?
I think it could be played both ways. I think she could freak out. I think she will probably freak out by it. But I think deep down, as a person, she'd probably understand that. He's done it for the sake of his family. So I think she'd sort of respect him in that way. But
what about the tension between Ryan and Ali? Because obviously it's already low, it always has been.
Yeah.
But Ali's blame got quite aggressive when he blamed Ryan for being suspended. Well, could he now blame Ryan for leaving him in the situation where he had to make that decision? Could there be a lot of anger towards Ryan in the wake of it?
I think so, man. Yeah, I think he's worked very hard to become a doctor. It's taken him years and years at medical school, and I think it's really sort of ruined him, the fact that he's been suspended, and but yeah, I think it's going to cause a lot more conflict between him and Ryan. I think I'll be interested to see what's played out by that.
Yeah, and as an actor, are you quite protective of the decision that he's made? Do you feel quite defensive of Ali, or do you think he deserves some comeuppance for this?
No, I think sort of when I got told the story, I sort of understood it as I think it was a hard decision for him to make, but he had to make that sacrifice. Yeah. So.
And what about yourself? How are you enjoying your Coronation Street experience? Because as a character, he's been quite slow burning. Yeah. It's still quite difficult to work out even after he's done this.
Yeah.
So do you quite enjoy that slow burn aspect? Are you still discovering things about yourself?
I have enjoyed it. Yeah, it has been a little bit of a slow start, but obviously coming into it as a new character, you've got to sort of find your feet and see where he's going to go with it. But I'm really enjoying Coronation Street at the minute. I think it's I'm working with some amazing people and amazing crew and the press team and just everyone there. It makes it very. I feel very at home there, so it's really nice, man.
Yeah, good. And it's quite unusual for a character to come in and be here for, it's been close to a year, is it, maybe more, and not having shown he's never had a love interest, for example. Is there anyone on the street you think that would suit Ali at all, or do you think he's got too much going on in his play?
I'm not sure. I think at the moment, he's got way too much going on to be thinking about any love stories. But I'm sure,
got a bit of
Coronation Street. I'm sure they'll chuck someone at me soon. Yeah, but I don't know who, man. I don't know who.
Yeah,
we'll see.
There's quite a big lot to choose from. But is there anyone in the cast that, because obviously we've seen, working in the surgery, you get to mix with quite a range of the cast, but are there any cast members since you've joined that you really want to have more scenes with, or want to have a good story?
There's a lot of people I want to work with more. I think because of the storylines that I've been involved with lately, it's been very heavily with my family, with Kim and Ryan and Tristan and people like that. So, but I've really, I love working with them guys every day. It's fun, it's fun. But there's people I've not even worked with yet. There's people I've not even done scenes with because it's got such a big cast, So yeah, there's a lot of people I'd like to work with. Yeah,
definitely. And finally, how would you sum up the next month or two for Ali, maybe in a sentence or two? What can you tease viewers with?
I don't know what I'm allowed to say. Am I allowed to? I don't know what I'm allowed to say.
I mean, obviously he's dealing with this decision that he's made at the moment, and if people find out how they're going to react again.
Yeah, so
I'll just put the question again, just so
absolutely. Sorry
I don't
about
want you in
that.
the video for
Sorry about
that. What could you tease as ahead for Ali in the next month or two for viewers? What's coming up?
A huge emotional roller coaster. You know, he's 1 minute he's going to be okay, then he's going to be really upset again, and you know this thing's haunting him. You know, so we're just going to see him go through that whole process. But yeah,
It's going to be a heavy one.
It's going to be a big one. Yeah.
Definitely.